Hi, crafty friends. Hey, I was putting away some of the Christmas stuff that I have left over from Dollar Tree, and I thought, oh, wait a minute. Let's see if we can turn this into like everyday kind of things. So this bell, you saw me take the handle off of it, and then you could see where like the center part to it was. So I just used the miter box saw, boy, that's like a tongue twister, to cut it into half. And then we're gonna make like a flower sconce out of these. So this long sign that I've had, we're gonna cut that in half, and then we're going to sand the bell really good. Now, at first I was like, oh, maybe I should spray paint this. And then I was like, no, because I want the color of the bell, well, half a bell now, our new sconce, to be the same color as the board, but we're just gonna do different distressing techniques. So I'm gonna paint the board, and then we're gonna paint the half of the bell. And I just did one coat on the board because you guys, we're gonna antique it and do all the things. So I did 2 coats on the bell though, because boy, that red was still really coming through there. But sanding it, you know, I didn't get all in all the little nooks and crannies, but the most part of it was sanded, really helped the paint adhere to it. So I grabbed out a regular old pencil and my ruler, and I'm just gonna make like kind of faux shiplap lines all the way down as the background here to where we're gonna put the sconce on. And then I was like, okay, I love to take like a little paper towel and just rub over it really good, and then just kind of, you know, take that lead and kind of smoosh it into the paint. Is that a word, smoosh? I think it is, into the paint. And then I added a little bit of more paint over the top. And once that dried, we're gonna start to sanding. I really wanted to sand the edges so that some of that brown from underneath would kind of come through. Also, you guys, I want to tell you this. I always keep my old ink pads because they're great to distress with when you don't want a whole bunch of ink on there. Like, look how worn out this is. Here, I'll show you the other one so you can see the difference. Like, hello, fresh and new. And then there's the not so fresh and new. But that's okay. The non-fresh one that most people would throw away, I keep, because again, it's still got a little bit of ink on it, and it's just kind of adding to the layers of distressing that I want to do here. And so once I get that all done and kind of how I like it, I'm like, okay, whoa, looking pretty good. So then I grabbed out some of the distressing spray for the half of the sconce. And you guys, I like to get really close to it and get like some big chunky runny parts of the distressing, and then pull back and get more of a fine mist. I like to do both of those. So before we stick the flowers in, I grabbed out one of the rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree, and we're just going to add that over on the very tippy top. And then once I get it down, I'm actually going back over it with my sanding block just to not make it look like we just put that on this sign that we're trying to antique. But once, like I said, once it's all done, then I just kind of lightly went over the sanding, but easy peasy. All right, guys, look how this turned out. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I love. You'd never know that was something Christmas. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow for more.